Welcome to Learning Spanish with Mr. A. So, what do we have here? You see, I'm still keeping up with the verb tener, to have, because I want to show you that you can use the verb tener, to have, to talk about your age. Now, that implies that we know a little bit more about the numbers. Now, the numbers are fairly easy once you get to understand how they work. See, for instance, we saw before the numbers from 1 to 10. All right, as I recall, remember? Let's go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. That was from 1 to 10. Now what you got here is from 11 to 15. So write it down, take your time, write it down, and just understand the sound, visualize the sound, and try to remember it. 11 is going to be once, O-N-C-E. 12, repeat one more time, once. Very good. 12 is going to be doce, D-O-C-E, doce. 13 is going to be trece, T-R-E-C-E, trece. 14 is going to be catorce, okay, C-A-T-O-R-C-E. And 15 is going to be quince, Q-U-I-N-C-E, quince. Now you see right here, I wrote down the numbers from 16 all the way to 19, just so that you understand how they work. But technically speaking, I would not recommend that you write them down like that if you have to write them down, but it's just for the sound of this that you understand. In Spanish, E means and, right? So if you want to say 16, you're going to say 10 and 6, right? If you want to say 17, you're going to say 10 and 7. If you want to say 18, 10 and 8. 19, 10, and 9. This is so that you understand how this works. But in my next video, I'm going to show you how it's really meant to be written in Spanish if you want to write it down correctly, right? So anyway, just remember that little concept here, because as you add the numbers, as you go down the line, 30, 40, 50, 60, you will be adding on the, numbers to every 10 number. Like if you want to say, you want to say, let's say 46, you'll say 40 and 6, you see? Whereas here, you do understand this is where it comes from, but you're going to see in a little bit that the spelling is quite different if you want to write it down correctly, right? So, just be patient. The next video will show it to you. And for the sake of it, now we have 20 here, and 20 in Spanish is 20. Yeah, come on, try it. 20. All right? All right, so listen. I'm gonna stop this video now. I appreciate that you watched it. Make sure you watch the next one, because we're gonna go more in depth as to what happens here between 16 and 19, and then I will show you more numbers so that eventually we can use the verb tener to talk about the age. Because in Spanish, if you say I am 15 years old, you don't really say I am. You're gonna say I have 15 years. Yeah, that's coming soon. Thank you for watching this video, and I wish you all the best. Hasta luego.